Alright, RC addicts, this is Sammy31D coming at you with a fresh Reds motor to unbox for you today. We got the Reds R5T Team Edition V3.0 with the new horizontal carburetor. A lot of guys been running this season, and I don't know, it was just time for me to get a new motor, so let's take a peek inside and check out some true beauty in engineering when it comes to nitro engines. A little bit of foam to protect it, a couple stickers. Been really looking forward to getting one of these new motors, and I kinda tire kicked all season because my other Reds engines have been performing exceptionally well, so I didn't really need a new motor, but I wanted to get this motor for the rest of the season because I knew if I didn't get it now and get to play with it some, I was going to be bummed all winter racing indoors, wanting to really get out and try this motor. So here she is, the Reds R5T Team Edition V3.0, the new horizontal carb. I'll get you guys a few close-ups of the engine. Carburetor looks really nice. This will be the first Reds engine that I've tried with the new horizontal carb, high-speed needle on the side like that. So from what I'm hearing, the reviews have been pretty well received with the new carburetor. A lot of guys are saying it's even easier to tune, which I find almost harder to believe because the standard carburetor on the Reds engines are extremely easy to tune. The engines are extremely reliable. I've got this one in my car right now, 10 gallons on it, and it still runs like a rape ape. So no issues with that car whatsoever, or that motor. Nice red color on the heatsink, which will be even cooler for me. Should look good with my lids too. Same quality as before in my other videos. Nothing's really changed much with these motors. Guess if there was a few positives that I could say about these motors is I really like how the power delivery is on them. Fuel mileage is great. The one thing that I really like about these two, if I can get my camera focused anyways, I really like the way they designed their engine gaskets for these motors. I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull this one off one-handed, but the way they're designed is they're on the inside diameter of the gasket, they're smooth all the way through rather than having that rib in the middle, so you gotta, you know, fight to get them on or whatever. They actually last longer because you don't have that thin edge here on the outside and then that thin edge on the inside where it's only thick in that ribbed section in the middle of a, you know, like a standard exhaust port on your other typical nitro engines. Just a nice feature. It saves you a few bucks replacing them gaskets. They last for freaking ever. If I could get a little better lighting, backplate looks really nice. You guys are seeing this for the first time as I am, so I really love the way that backplate looks. All lightened heatsink, even got some holes drilled out in the block, lower your center of gravity. So that's about it for today's unboxing of the Reds R5T Team Edition V3. I'll be running this car in this buggy in my MBX7R Eco, or MBX7R. My Eco's over there with the nitro lid on it. I'll be running it in my nitro car probably this weekend, hopefully, if I can get off my tail today and finish up some chores and get outside and do a break-in right quick on it. But yeah, that should be it. If you guys have any questions or stuff like that concerning Red's engines, feel free to message me through YouTube, whatever. You know, I've ran a couple of Red's engines and I've had literally zero issues with them. This engine here in particular, 10 gallons on it. I haven't replaced a single bearing on it. I haven't had to deal with any carburetor issues, leaking, or anything like that. So actually what you're looking at is that's the version 1.0 Red's engine, R5 at least, or R5T. I have an R5R in my pit bag as a backup motor. And you can see the if I can get it all in one shot, the difference in the way the high-speed needles are. Pretty interesting stuff, you know. I like Reds, they're innovating, man, so that's why I keep sticking with them. I've never been happier with a motor in all my nitro racing, so been successful with them. I've equalized a few guys who like to talk smack on them and proved that they're everything that they're supposed to be. And you know, you just aren't gonna find a better quality. You got freaking Mario Rossi doing them. And let's go through the rest of the box just to see what else is in here. I can't. 6.5 mil Venturi. Let's see what comes on it. It's probably a 7 or a 7.5. Yep, looks like a 7. 7 mil Venturi stock. I'll probably pop that 6.5 in after break-in, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm running a 6.5 on this one, and it definitely made it a lot more grunty, and I did gain a little bit of fuel mileage on it, but realistically I don't think you need to. I think I only did it because the engine was starting to get tired at that 8.5, 9 gallon mark, but it still has plenty of grunt with it. I would have no issue racing with it this weekend. So, and I might even still race with it this weekend. So, comes in the box. You get a quality control certificate from Mario Rossi himself. Everything is, you know, married together and fitted perfectly, so you're not getting an oversized piston with the undersized sleeve, so you're not going to be fighting a break-in. Which is another note I should make about my other two Reds engines. They were ridiculous easy to break in. Ridiculous easy. Looks like a parts explosion for if you need parts. Operating manual for morons. And some more Red stickers. So that's kind of nice. They give you the stickers. I probably won't use them. I've got my own Red stickers. Some nice little red ones. Anyways, that's it. Just foam in the box now. That's it, guys. That's the Reds R5T Team Edition V3 with the new horizontal carburetor. And I may do a little break-in series on this engine because a lot of guys have been asking me to do one. I know a lot of guys have a gazillion different methods, but my method is my method, and that's what I do, and it works. So we can maybe do that in the future with this motor. So, alright guys, have a good one. Smack that thumbs up, like button, and feel free to subscribe. Later.